Hello everyone, welcome back to Persona 5 Tactica. So, from where we last left off, we had gotten into a fight after, we wiped out the Aizen squad after escaping one of their camps and throwing a bunch of people. We also had an encounter with Yoshiki, which, makes me hate him more. But anyways, we're just time to see where this goes.
Damn it. We managed to take them out, but...
More reinforcements could show up at any moment. We should retreat immediately.
Yeah, Queen's right. Let's retreat, Joker. We'll regroup at the hideout.
Okay, while we're here, I'm gonna head to the Velvet Room. We have a bunch of personas, so I should probably fuse them.
Do you wish to perform a fusion? Now then, make your decision. Is this persona? One moment, please.
Okay, probably not gonna keep this one around much, because, just trying to get rid of all the weaker level ones.
Is this persona? Please wait just a moment. Is this persona? One moment, please.
This one actually seems like it might be pretty good. You know what? Yeah, I'll go with this. Oh, come on!
Is this persona? Please wait just a moment. Is this persona? One moment, please. Are you finished? What would you like to do? Which persona will you choose? What would you like to do?
Okay, now almost
Until next
everyone's got
time.
a, kind of like a higher level persona. Well, secondary persona, I guess. Since technically everyone still has their own persona. Okay, let's talk post-banquet. The operation was a huge success, but never would have guessed we run straight into Yoshiki.
Oh?
Hey, where's Tanjiro? Not Tanjiro, Toshiro. Ugh. Sorry. Anyways, he went off on his own to think about things. Can't say I blame him. That raging weirdo turned out to be his father. No way he could have just immediately accepted it.
Still,
We should let him be there now. So, we'll need to ask about the details later.
Excuse me.
Now that we've had the opportunity to see up close, I can see all of you are really quite skilled. My long-held hope to take down Yoshiki has finally felt more real. Maybe we could handle things a little smarter, though. It was a complete frenzy at the end.
What about...
Still, I'm glad it all turned out well. I wish I could have seen everyone's acting. How did things go with you? Well, thanks to all the help. Thanks to a hell of a performance by Anne.
right.
The reception is heavily turning into a sweet behold. It was so authentic, I broke out into a cold sweat. Now stop. Oh, stop all this praise. You're gonna make me blush. Actually, Lady Anne, I think they're being sarcastic. How did your group do? Seems like it was tough getting out of the getting
well.
out of this. I don't quite remember everything that happened, but it was incredible. Mako-chan discussion was so glorious. Just looking at the Ice Squad member would make their faces turn red and their knees shake. Their faces were red because they were drunk, and I'm pretty sure they were shaking for a different reason. Still, I'm relieved to hear your success. It's nice to know that Toshiro-san has such reliable allies beside him. You can count on us. Oh, excuse me. It's not like I'm concerned. It's not that I'm concerned for him. It's simply that at heart, I think Toshiro-san is a very kind person.
Yes, that's right.
He doesn't always seem to be the most reliable, but he certainly has guts to do what's important when it's needed. Is that what you mean when you said he's kind? I think I might have taken a page out of his book. That's fun. That's right, Irina-san. And wherever Toshiro-san seems like he might stay back to be sure to guide him back.
Huh?
Oh, I'm sure anything I can do that for him. I will. Well then, everyone, thank you for your hard work, and please get some rest. After our break, let's sort out what happened up until now.
We can do this.
There's a lot we can learn. Time to get started. Well, guess it's time to start the next mission.
Okay, let's go over the situation.
Wait, where's Yuki-san?
Yuki-san went out into town. She wanted to check on the people we freed.
She's quite kind-hearted, isn't she? We can tell her everything later.
So, Toshiro, will you tell us what's going on?
Yes. Just as he said. He is my father. I remember everything. He is Yoshiki Kasukabe, a current member of the Diet.
Huh? Your old man's a politician too?
Kasukabe. He's a Diet member who doesn't attract much attention, but he's had a long-standing career.
If
I've heard he even has a reputation for consensus building within his party.
Yes, some people call him Buddha Kasukabe, in admiration of his serene temperament. On the surface, that is. My father is obsessed with political power. Not being one for the spotlight, he tended to shy away from publicity, which is why he sought to fulfill his desires by making me Prime Minister. When I was a child, he raised me very strictly. Not just academically. He drilled me on political etiquette and controlled my social interactions. If I failed to comply with his demands, he wouldn't hesitate to raise his hand against me. Even as a child, there were moments when I resented being born to such a family.
Sounds horrible.
My father's word was absolute. The thought of rebelling never even crossed my mind. Moreover, I had no one else to turn to.
What about your mom? She didn't help you?
My mother was very frail. She passed away when I was little.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all right. To be honest, I can barely remember her. Never mind. It's nothing. Anyway, I eventually became a Diet member by riding on my father's coattails. Even now, I simply do what my father tells me to do. That still hasn't changed. Given my history, it's rather laughable that I could forget him.
However, there's something I still don't understand. From your father's perspective, you were always an obedient son. So, why was he so upset with you?
He was so desperate to find you that he even said you were a wanted criminal.
He seemed awfully enraged about something you ran off with. What was that about?
My father actually is a criminal. Following Representative Shido's downfall, my father finally decided to take action. He laid the groundwork to ensure that I would be nominated as the Prime Minister.
I don't really get this stuff, but is it really that easy to do?
Not under normal circumstances. However, my father took advantage of the political turmoil that's been going on since last year. He employed shady characters to intimidate representatives he had dirt on. He also went about wheeling and dealing a large amount of Marie's family's financial resources.
If that's true, then he's guilty of extortion, blackmail, and bribery. All criminal offenses. And you're sure of this?
I have documents he forged, voice recordings, and other hard evidence as well. I had a hunch my father rigged the election, which is why I investigated. I still have the evidence which I secretly stole on hand.
So, all you have to do is go public with that, and he can't control you anymore.
I couldn't muster the courage to blow the whistle on him. My father's schemes were not out of the ordinary in the political world. Ending the political confusion with steady leadership was in everyone's best interest. Is what I kept telling myself. It's truly a shameful story.
Turn over a new leaf.
You're exactly right. Not speaking up makes me equally guilty. I won't talk my way out of it.
Well, setting that aside for now, I think I finally get the gist. Yoshiki thinks you hid that evidence, so he's trying to get it back, right?
No. I thought so too at first, but something still doesn't make sense. It's very unlikely that my father knows I stole the evidence of his crimes. First of all, he didn't show any signs of panic about his misdeeds potentially being exposed. Furthermore, I doubt the thought of me betraying him would have even crossed his mind.
But why is he after you then?
That's because... It might be because I thought that he knew about it. The thought of my father questioning me about the evidence I stole fills me with terror. In other words, I think he knows because that's how I perceived it to be.
So, if Toshiro's perception is reflected in Yoshiki, then that means...
Someone clue me in here.
Then that means this kingdom is born out of Toshiro's cognition. Are you saying this part of the metaverse is Toshiro's?
I believe that's the most pragmatic explanation. I should be the only one who knows I have the evidence, so it would all fit together. although it could be possible that my father caught on to me in the real world. But the incident at the enemy base convinced me of my theory.
What happened?
The password.
Oh, you mean the password you used to open the hidden door? Yeah, that was close. I still can't believe that door was actually giving me serious trouble. Oh, I get it. That was when...
How's it looking, Oracle? Can you open it?
Oh, this lock is a bit tougher than I expected. This guy is either really paranoid or a serious scaredy cat.
Hey, let's have some fun and make this guy squeal, huh?
This is getting bad. We have to stop them.
Wait, I know how you feel, but we can't...
Oh no. It sounds like there's a tense situation going on over there.
Damn it, I can't crack the password. Sorry, it's gonna take me a bit longer. Come on, we just need to get past this, and then we'll be able to expose all of Yoshiki's misdeeds.
Misdeeds? Expose?
This is looking really bad. How much longer, Oracle?
Oh, I'm so close. I just gotta do something about this password.
Sorry, but I'm borrowing this for a moment.
Whoa, hey, Pops, what are you... Huh?
I just need to input the password, right? This should do it.
It opened!
Way to go, Toshiro! You have a knack for this kind of thing, too?
No, that was just...
All right, looks like we're all set on our end. Ball's in your court, guys.
I must have been able to open the door because I perceived myself exposing my father's crimes.
Couldn't you have guessed the password because he's your father?
My father is a cautious man. He would frequently change the password on these kinds of devices. Isn't it a little hard to believe that something I came up with at random was the right password?
Well, that's...
I have more evidence as well. There's also this place, LeBlanc.
This place? What about it?
I had a nagging feeling there was something familiar about LeBlanc. Then it hit me. I knew this place in the real world. My being the youngest candidate for Prime Minister caused some commotion. I was uncomfortable no matter where I went. I was overwhelmed every day, having to entertain visitors, meet other Diet members, and deal with the media. And one day, I stumbled upon LeBlanc in a back street. From then on, I went there to find refuge whenever I wanted to be alone.
Yeah, it's so peaceful there that you can hardly tell they do business.
So you're saying LeBlanc doesn't get customers? If the chief heard that, he'd be upset.
Oh, and the coffee there is exquisite. It's possible I ran into you all there before.
Then why does this world exist? And how did you end up in it?
I wish I knew. However, if my theory turns out to be true, then it means I've dragged you all into my own problems. I'm truly sorry.
No need to apologize, man. That sort of thing doesn't bother us. Even if it turns out we're stuck here, we'll just work something out.
Yeah, I mean, we're practically pros in metaverse combat by now.
If we can't overcome this, then perhaps we were fated to be here.
But if you haven't noticed, we don't give up easily. I mean, how can I just lay down and die when there's still so many sweets I want to try?
Really?
We'll go home together.
I see. You're all very tough, aren't you?
Well, we've been through a lot, so we're not going down without a fight. But don't sell yourself short, Toshiro.
Huh?
You discerned your father's motives and took action of your own volition. If you had kept quiet about it, then you would have remained his puppet.
You couldn't overlook your father's crimes, So you wanted to make things right. Isn't that so?
Huh. But I didn't have the courage to.
Not at the time, right? Think about it, Toshiro. This is the same as when you confronted Maria. Just like you said, even puppets have a backbone.
Yes. You're right. Phantom Thieves, I have a favor to ask.
You want us to do you a favor?
Yes. I'd like to make a deal with you all. Even if this world is in my mind, I still can't manipulate it at will. For example, I can't just wish my way out of here.
Yeah, that would probably be difficult. First of all, changing a person's heart is not an easy feat. Every time we steal someone's treasure, we're risking our lives.
In that case, there's something I have to do. I'm not going to run from my father anymore. Not even from the version of him in this world. I need to see him again and settle the score. Will you lend me a hand, Phantom Thieves? In return, I give you my word that I'll indict my father for his crimes. I'll come clean with everything. I'll free the political world from corruption and... No, I can't call this a deal. What you all would get in return is too ambiguous. I need a more tangible reward. Since you're Phantom Thieves, maybe some cash or jewels or even gold? But where would I get that kind of money? Would it even be legal? There must be something.
So, what should we do?
Let's help him out.
Huh?
We'll fight by your side while we're here. In exchange, you'll indict your father for his crimes in the real world. That's the deal. We don't need anything else.
You're the only one who can set your father straight.
Yeah, if there's a grown adult out there who lost their way, we're counting on you to fix him up for us.
I swear I'll fulfill my promise. You have my word. Thank you, Phantom Thieves.
Then it's a deal. Oh, Yuki-san! You came back!
Yes, it seemed like you were discussing something important, so...
Oh. I should explain things to you as well, Yuki-san. But, well, how do I put this?
It's all right. I only heard a little bit, but I was listening. Although I may not understand the finer details of your world, I know you want to win against your father, correct?
Yes.
Then it appears we have the same goal. Many people are still imprisoned in the basement of Yoshiki's castle. My only wish is to rescue them. So, once again, could you please lend us your strength?
Leave it to us.
Thank you very much. I'll be sure to help out as well. Well, I'm sure everyone is exhausted from all that we've been through. Let's stop this talk of battle for now and take a break. I'll make some tea for everyone.
That sounds lovely, Yuki-san. All of you should get some rest. I'll start working on our next strategy. We need to act while the Aizen squad is still in disarray, so we don't have too much time to dally.
Oh, right. If you're coming up with a strategy, I'd like to explain something to you first.
All right, let's talk over there.
I think I'll have some tea and rest for a bit.
Me too. It's about time we finally took a break.
I have some good tea leaves on hand, too. I'll bring it out once it's ready.
Well, on that note, I'd like to thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you like and subscribe. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!